All right, guys, so one trick I'm going to share in this video that is a limited time offers you can use on your landing pages to increase your revenue by 28%, 2025, 2026. This is the best way to do it. One important thing I want to talk about is the design elements, which is really, really important. We do manage brands that do over 7 figures a month, and their enterprise value roughly starts from 20 million all the way up to like 50 million a year. We do work with some major brands in the industry as well. We design the best landing pages plus best website experiences. Plus, at the end of the day, offer is the king. So let me actually show you what I'm talking about when it comes to offers and how limited time offers can change the game of your business. All right, so let me share my screen. All right, guys, so first thing first I want to talk about is when it comes to the product page of things, or like the product or the pictures that you have or the limited time offers you have, it all have to work together. Now, this is an example from Bulletproof. If you're not familiar with them, they sell mostly coffee, but they are in the supplement space as well. So if I go on their product page, they have mostly coffees, but they also sell supplements, collagens, protein bars, mostly fitness related products. And if I talk about like the offers, they have like one of the best offers in the marketplace when it comes to using discount codes and also building that trust factor that you need as a business owner in order to sell a lot of products. So let me actually go back to the product page here. When it comes to like offer, everywhere on the website, you see like subscribe and save 20%. Subscribe and save 20%, lock in 20%, and never run out, right? Delivery every 4 weeks, recommended. This is very basic offer. Anybody in the marketplace, your competitor, can put this offer together. But how can we make it limited where it's not just like, hey, I want to buy this right now, but also like, okay, if I want to buy this product, I trust this brand, all right? And that trust comes with a lot of social proofing, research, and also how your website looks like. Now, if I just talk about this product, if you use like Google Chrome or any specific browser, you will see right here, this is a limited time offer, like July 30, get 30% off on selected products. This pop-up just popped up on the product page as soon as I load it. And this is one way of doing that. But if I talk about like the elements and the education that these guys are using on their product page, very phenomenal. We use the exact same strategy for our e-commerce brands as well. And we continuously do 7 figures plus per month just from our landing pages in the Shopify space. And we are specialized in supplement and mostly cannabis space. But regardless of the product you're selling, the fundamentals of marketing, regardless if you're like in the beauty space, if you're selling physical product, clothes, it's the same thing. First thing you need to make sure is you have to have like good product pictures and use infographic pictures. These type of infographic pictures helps big time with educating consumer around whether you have good packaging, whether the product has specific ingredients, how the product helps. You can actually talk about different benefits of using their product using infographic pictures. Mix it up with some real lifestyle photos. A lot of brands, including the brands I personally work with, when they first get onboarded with me, they normally have this like white background, basic looking product picture. Maybe they would have like one lifestyle picture. That's not enough. People love watching visually of like what the brand looks like. If I have good lifestyle pictures, and nowadays there are so many AI tools that you can use in order to make similar pictures like this. We do that all the time with our brands and it works out. You cannot even tell that a picture is real or AI. Nowadays, it's very, very hard to tell. So you have this opportunity to actually have a really high-end brand without using any professional photography. The second thing I want to talk about is your buy box. If you see right here in our Fuel Probiotic, we have gut health and immune support with a little bit of description. This is where things get interesting. Select frequency. Now, if you see right here, subscribe and save, and then they have one-time purchase option. With our personal cannabis brands and the supplement brands, I work with some beauty brands as well. With these categories mostly have subscribe and save. If you don't have subscribe and save, that's totally fine. But if you have subscribe and save and you want to ask or like have people in subscription as much as possible, then you must have this selected by default. You also have to make sure when it comes to like selling the offers on your website or giving away discounts, you also have to make sure that you have less friction on your product pages. if there's a lot of friction, if people have to like go back and forth and try to figure out like, okay, what should I buy? I don't know. I don't like this pricing, or I like this pricing more, but I don't want to subscribe. It's acting, or like it's adding a lot of friction with the bounce rates, and the bounce rates goes up. So you need to make sure that there's less friction with pre-selected option. Quantity, of course, like we remove quantities from our product pages. It doesn't really matter, because nowadays people, if they want to buy more products, they can just add the quantity into the cart itself. And here you can see right here, subscribe, 30-day money back guarantee, free shipping on orders over $49, 13,000 5-star reviews, subscribe and save 20%. Again, subscribe button or add to cart button. If you have 30-day money back guarantee, free shipping, product ready to ship, all that stuff that your brand do, you need to actually showcase it right below the add to cart button. We run custom heat maps on our product pages. We see people engage with this a lot. Now here, they also give you an option to customize the bundle. I don't normally suggest this, because if you're sending a lot of traffic here, you don't want to basically send people into another page and make them lost, or like, if you don't have a good experience on the bundle and save page, well, guess what? People will be bouncing a lot. So you need to make sure that the offer is an upgrade offer, where you can actually, instead of sending them to another page, you can upgrade the offer as they're just sitting on this page. We do that with our brands, but this option works too. Now here you can see it's just education around what the product do in terms of like the immunity, gut bacteria, digestion and regularity, all that. Then we have additional products. And then we have some education around what's inside your supplement. Here are the ingredients of like what the product is and what are some of the supplements that the product use. Then we have some science explanation around the testing and where the product comes from. We have supplement facts. Let's go further down. Take when you need gentle, effective daily gut health. Again, just a simple step-by-step process of how to use the product. Then they have additional blog posts, and then they have FAQs, and with 5-star reviews. They have over 13,000 5-star reviews. So these pages keep going and going. So if you see right here from top to bottom, it's all education. It's all about how the brand looks like, how you perceive as a consumer. And if you have like specific offers, it works really good when it comes to the conversion side of things. As I mentioned like earlier, with our supplement brands and the brands I personally manage, we convert anywhere from like 7 to 8%. And these are the same and similar elements we use. We talk about education, we talk about ingredients, we talk about where the product comes from, how the product is better than anybody in the market, how to use the product in 3 simple steps. All right. And then we talk about like FAQs as well. These are the things that can help you generate a lot more content. Your product pages looks very basic. So if you're struggling with that, you can always contact me. My calendar link is in the description below. Schedule a free call with me. Let me show you what I can do for you for your e-commerce brand. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.